Okay, so I had this up for MOT and it has failed on those track rod ends, and there's a bushing on the rear shock. The lower one is gone, kind of knew about that, and that one's probably not far behind it either. Problem is, I kind of need to, you can't buy these, so I'm going to have to make something for them. Either they are the originals, the adjustable ones, so I kind of feel like keeping them if I can. It didn't feel on the actual shock absorption, just feel on these bushes. I've bought outer and inners for both fronts, so we'll get them changed, and yeah, we're going to do something about those rear bushings. I'm going to try and be super efficient and do this without taking the wheel off. That was shockingly easy. Just need to get the splitter tool now. Well, that one came out. There she goes. Hey, that was greasable. Some stage, one stage. Just hope I can get these separated. Ratcheting one of these would be fun. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Those were not tight. That's pretty astonishing. Oh, that's a bit too soon. Hope they come with new nuts. Okay, no locking nuts, so I'm going to have to reuse those. Oh my goodness. Those come with a new castle nut. These old ones, I clearly didn't grease them, but I mean, you can grease them. Why can't you grease new ones? Like, these are just made to be thrown away. If you could pump grease into that, it wouldn't wear out anywhere near as fast. Like, you can still see the paint on that one. It's not that old. I do think it's the lift though wears them out because they sit like that, which probably isn't right. Oh. Wow. I am pretty happy about that. One of the best things about this bench is also one of its biggest drawbacks is that there's wheels on it. So you can't really... Should probably get a bigger vise and bolt it to the wall for jobs like this. See, that's right hand thread, one side left hand thread, one side is right hand thread. So whenever you adjust that long nut in the center, it makes the two ball joints get further away or closer to, because if they were both the same thread, you would just screw that up and down. Definitely a good idea just to take that whole thing off and redo it, because fighting with that on the car is not good. It's kind of funny the way those are sitting. I really hammered that, but it'll be fine. I thought that would have moved a bit easier. So that crank one goes in here. And that one goes in here. Oh, that's so tight. Oh my goodness. Same on this side. And down to the shock. Cranked and the heck's that one? Go in there. Easier that way. Do it that way. Cool. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. It's like it goes in too far in the taper. That's definitely supposed to be in those grooves. It's not gonna. It's still gonna stop it coming off, but it's a bit weird. Yeah, I mean the head of it's going in there okay, so I guess it can't be too bad. I get it from that side, could I? Yeah. That's not going anywhere. I was driving the Jeep one day and that ball joint broke, which connects both track rod ends to the steering box. So I had no steering at all. That was quite scary. Wow. Oh, funny there was a pair of special tools you could use for bending those. How is it no matter what you do, you always end up short on the split pins that come with these things, so I'm going to have to reuse one of these old ones. Splendid. Oh, that is super tight. Awesome. Alright, that's them on. Gonna get this on the ground now and lock the steering wheel in the forward position. Then we can set these with some super accurate technology. I guess tire shops probably have a tool for doing this, but like, that's pretty strong. I have the wheels sitting on some plastic coated wood there, but for all I need to move them, I think it'll probably just rotate enough on the rubber. That one's actually not far away. That one's definitely towing in slightly. I tried a few different ways of doing this before and figured out that the easiest way is probably just to eyeball it. So just look along the face of the tire until it lines up with the face of the back tire. Because this has been lifted and the axle at the back probably isn't perfectly straight because it's been lifted. So this is probably as good as we're going to get. That's close. I'm basically just looking to see whenever the back of the front tire and the front of the front tire line up, that it just lines up with the face of the rear tire, and that's pretty good. I mean, there's going to be like the correct angles and offsets and stuff for a vehicle, but when it's been lifted and you're running 33-inch tires, pretty good, good enough. So I have brought this car to tire shops a few times and they have set it as per their numbers with lasers, and it drove fine, but the steering wheel was never straight, which really annoyed me, so I'm just going to do it this way. Let's see, that one is definitely off, so we need to make that one longer as well. Is that going to be down the way for this one maybe? Probably. Yeah. Oh yeah, the wood is working splendidly. She's coming round. Yeah, that was a genius idea using that wood. That's nearly it there. If it looks right, it is right. Just need to nip these locking nuts up. Steering wheel still locked. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, looking good. There we go. Set them as good as they need to be, really. Just need to take it for a test drive now to verify that it's not wandering all over the road, but pretty confident. For some reason that's not really acceptable. A mate of mine turned me these in the lathe, so plan is just to put them in there, and they fit quite nice. But this has got like a lip on it, and I'm going to need to clean that lip up, clean it off with something, grind it off to try and get these in. Yeah, that's working good. Class. Please fit. Yeah. A lot easier than I was expecting. Probably shouldn't do that. So that's measuring out at 37.3, so a 37 would have pushed in there quite nice. But my friend has made these 38.3, so they're a mil over, so I'm going to have to make them smaller. Made them slightly smaller in the bench grinder. That's pretty cool. Put a bit of a chamfer on the nose of that. Try and help it in. There she goes. Just getting it started. Must be into the other one already. Haha, that's awesome. Flush on that side too. From this point, really, this can't not work. It just goes in there. Yeah. That is fantastic. Whoa. Got that one. That's awesome. That was the worst one, and it's now the best one. This one didn't turn out just as good. That flange wasn't as thick, and that one didn't go in all the way, but it should still be fine. So the main reason for doing this was that these shocks aren't actually busted, surprisingly. I think they're originals. Got a bit of rust on them, because they still have the adjustable motor at the top. So on these cars you can change the damping from soft, medium to hard. It's just a bit of a comfort thing. But these weren't burst, so they just had bad bushings in them, so I got them cleaned out. And I think I'll be fine. These didn't last as long as I was hoping. Yeah, while we're in here, let's have a quick look at the welding. It's all still good. And that aqua seal job kind of just looks the same, only dirty. Pretty happy with that. Probably should get new ones of these, although it didn't fail in those somehow. And we have an oil leak returned, but I don't think it's actually from the, I think it's actually coming right from the very top of the engine at the intercooler, so that should be an easy fix. Wouldn't be a Mitsubishi without some oil running out of it. So yeah, pretty happy with these. The track rod ends are all good. Took it for a test drive and it's driving real straight. Steering wheel straight as well, so calling this fixed. So this is ready to go in for a retest. I have spotted a small leak off that, which I did put a new seal in. Is that too much movement? I don't know. It's not a bad leak, it's fine. Alright, let's get this down the ground and get it booked in.